Alright, today we're going to work on the Ford Focus 2014. Uh, it's a plain Jane. There's no extras on this car. They didn't even put a letter after the word Focus. So, experiencing a little bit of a hard start situation. Gotta go in the car here and show you what I mean. The wife was in here last. Alright. Let's start it up. You tell me what you think. It starts, but not really the way it used to. Alright, so there it is. That's the screw everybody says I need to take off and clean the paint off from behind it, clean it all up, get a better ground. That is located on the driver's side of the car. The battery has a cover right here. Just pry off the corners. There's your battery. So now you can see, we follow this ground wire back. It just simply goes over to the, and you can't see anything, to the negative terminal back underneath. Conveniently located. Thank you, Ford. So considering the age of this car, this battery is probably original. So I might replace it next fall. A dying battery will do okay in the summertime, typically. It's when you get below zero they tend to fail here in Wisconsin. So I'm going to go ahead and set you up, and we'll take this ground strap apart, clean it up. You can see there's nothing painted, or there is, everything's painted right there, and I'm going to go ahead and grind that off of there and see if we can't come up with a better ground. Safety glasses. Let's see if this little thing will do it. A little bit of dielectric grease on there. All right. Let's clean that up a little bit. Oh, I just blew up my computer. Nice and tight. All right. All right. Let's see how it starts. don't think that made much of a difference. Alright, we're going to test the battery real quick. Negative, positive, 12.25. If I go positive to ground over here, I still get 12.25. If I find a different ground on the engine somewhere, 12.25, I'm getting it right off the fuel injection rail. So, okay, we're not losing any voltage through the body anymore, so that's good. Now we're going to start it up and see what kind of alternator voltage I'm getting. Okay, 15 volts, seems about right, a little high maybe. I think we got a good charging. I think maybe it's just a 7-year-old battery. The next thing I'm going to do is it's called scrubbing the transmission, okay? You're supposed to go to the dealer, make sure your firmware is all up to date, and there's a special module and blah, blah, blah. Screw it, I'm going to just scrub the transmission, which is simply hard acceleration 6 times in a row through all the gears. Alright, taking her out for a little ride. Just hoping you can hear the shifting that's going on here. It's cold, so it shifts okay. The problem only happens once it warms up. So, I'll bring you back when it starts warming up. Well, here's the regular shifting. Listen for it. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's shifting okay right now. I like this car. I paid $9,000 for it, and it had 28,000 miles on it 4 years ago. So it currently has 43,000 miles on it. So it's a very low mileage car. It's my wife's car. She drives it to bingo on Sunday. If that were really true. But she doesn't drive much. So we're gonna drive around, let her warm up a little bit. I like this car, even though it has no features in this car. I think the fanciest thing it has is Ford Sync. It's supposed to email you when service intervals come due. But it doesn't work, and now Ford canceled it, so it doesn't work at all now. So, it's got a whole bunch of stuff on the dash here. It doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. But whatever. I drive the car. My wife loves it. I keep offering to buy her some sportier wheels and tires, and she doesn't want it. I offered to get her windows tinted because they are not, and that is very annoying. She doesn't want anything. I even said I'll put a spoiler on the back of the thing. I'll go get you an RT spoiler. It'll look real cool with a black stripe down the front. She doesn't want any of it. I got a good one there. She doesn't ask for much. So, alright, engine temperature just came up. There's a country road right up here that I'm going to try scrubbing the clutches with. This is the second year of the dual clutch transmission, a DTC. I watched a video on YouTube on how they work, and it's pretty fascinating. It's an inner tube and an inner shaft and an outer tube that run different gear selections, and it's really quite ingenious. It works pretty good. So there is no fluid driven coupling going on here. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to show you the speedometer. I was going up, but not going to. Okay, so I'm going to stop and I'm going to just floor it until I shift through all the gears. Alright, that took me up to about what a police officer would let me get away with. So, I'll do that again. I come to a complete stop, let it sit, and just pull it to the floor. Little wheel chirp. Oh yeah, go baby go. I'll bring you back when I'm done. Alright, so I scrubbed the clutches about 6 times. Let's see if it made any difference here. I'm going to just come to a full stop here. You get a little look out of the window. And I'm going to just accelerate normal. Oh, that is way better. You know, it would happen when the engine got warm and you go from a dead stop. Right there, first to second would slip. So, I'm real happy with that. It's called scrubbing your clutch. So, very interesting. If you can find that video on how a dual clutch transmission works, really informational. If I can find it again, I'll put a link in the description. But if you own a 2014 Ford Focus and your tranny is jittering a little bit, number one thing to do is the battery strap. I think they do that so you tell the transmission to forget what it's learned. It kind of resets the transmission learning. I don't know for sure that, but it definitely seems worthwhile. And go ahead and scrub your clutch. Just lay into it and let it go through all 6 gears. Find a safe place to do that, of course, and do it at your own risk. So I'll let you know if the problem starts up again. The car has 43,000 miles on it. I usually change my tranny oil around 80,000 miles. I'm going to check the service manual and see if that's still a good idea. So, alright, hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry the lighting sucks, I've never done a car video before. So, bye-bye. Alright, just a final note about the Ford Focus transmission scrubbing issue. I guess I don't recommend doing what I just did until you had a service technician look at your particular car and make sure the firmware for your transmission is up to date. I guess there's a module, a D module or something you're supposed to have on your car to upgrade it from the original factory shift module. So if you don't do that and you do what I just did, you risk breaking something. For right now, it seems to have worked. I kind of think I bought this car from a Hyundai dealer in Fond du Lac, and when you buy a Ford from a Hyundai dealer, maybe they just want to get rid of it. And I have a feeling the salesman or service guy did the exact same thing I just did 25,000 miles ago, and got the transmission to work okay for 25,000 miles. So be aware this is an issue with this car. It seems to be an easy fix. I don't know if it's a long-term fix. I do kind of like the idea of owning a car that you have to beat in order to take care of it. So, you know, officer, I was just cleaning my transmission. I swear, it's no problem. So, well, that's all I got for you. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notifications. I appreciate it. Leave comments. All of this stuff helps YouTube point more people to my channel. The more people on my channel, the more interesting things can get. So I do appreciate everybody that's watching and taking a few minutes out of their day once a week to tune me in. I'm gonna work on motorcycles this summer. I'm gonna have a whole queue of motorcycles. It seems people enjoy that part of the channel, so look forward to doing some more of that. Till then, I got a snowblower I gotta finish fixing. Bye-bye.